So welcome back to the channel. We're down at Caffeine Machine again. I know I've been down here for quite a lot recently, but I'm lucky to have this place just 10 minutes down my road, so it is rude not to. So when I heard they're going to have an Italian themed car meet here today, I had to come down and check it out. So we've got a Purosangue there, a Ferrari Dino there, and a 360 Modena just behind me. So let's go and have a look around, see what they got. Just check out this Dino. Isn't this just beautiful? I've always said this is one of the prettiest cars ever made. So if my memory serves me right, this is the Dino. It was supplied in the UK, then it went to North America and has been fully converted to replicate the 246 Dino GT LM that raced in Le Mans. I mean, to say it's been converted is a bit of an understatement. It is pretty much identical. It's a race car in its own right, and it's raced in lots of historic races. And it's even been, I think it's been given its papers now to race, so it can race in historic events. But this isn't the car that raced in Le Mans all them years ago, but it's pretty much identical. But it is just a gorgeous, gorgeous thing to look at. I could stand and look at this thing for hours. Look at that. I really like the shape of these new Honda Civic Type R's. I think that's actually a really nice looking car. And then just check out this 488 GTB. I've always really liked these, but these are really dropping in price now. I've seen some of these nearly down to about 100 grand. I mean, 100 grand's a lot of money, but that is a lot of car if you could pick one up for 100 grand. And the price of these is really dropping now. Check out the wrap and the forged carbon kit on that Model Y. That's cool. That's the way it's going to go, isn't it? Electric cars being modified. I actually think that looks pretty cool. Another really nice Honda Civic Type R. I think they look great from the factory. I think they're a really aggressive looking car. I've always liked these. So they say you're not a petrol head till you've had an Alfa Romeo. And if I had to have one, this is what I'd go. The Giulias, they're such lovely cars. Such nice looking cars and a practical family car. These look really nice. Right, so apparently it's an Italian meet today, but you wouldn't know it. Look at all these Mustangs and this Challenger at the end. That's cool. I've always loved the Caterham 7. I really like the colour combination on that. The purple and the teal stripe. That looks so cool. I bet that is a hoot to drive. They both look pretty cold. Couple of nice Porsches here. Really nice Carrera GTS and a Turbo S. What would you take? Both really nice. Got to take Turbo S though. Lovely. But this is another car I've always really liked, and the red and black I think suits it so well. The Exige. I really need to get behind the wheel. Who's got any contacts or can get me a drive in one of these? I need to experience these. These are meant to be such a raw driving experience. Definitely need to have a go in one of these. I had to come over and check out this Porsche 911 Carrera S, is it? Yeah, Carrera S. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but I really like the colour. It's like a red, burgundy kind of colour. And with the black gloss wheels and the black roof, that's a really classy spec. Right, I think this kind of sums up this place, Caffeine Machine. You've got this Dino that's up for sale for $500,000, and then you've got a 488 GTB there, which is what, 150 grand? And then they've put a Fiat Panda right in the middle, and it just, everyone gets on with everyone. Oh, 488's on the move. Such a nice looking car again. And right, so it's actually starting to look like an Italian meet now. Lovely 360 turned up there, and there's new Purosangue from HR Owen. Such a lovely spec on this. This was a car I really wasn't sure about when I saw, but I've seen a couple of them now. Saw one at Salon Privé last year, managed to sit in there and have a good look around it, and the more I see these things, the more I actually really like them. I just couldn't see the market for this. I just didn't know who was going to buy it. I wasn't sure on the styling, but now I've seen them and sat in them. I actually really like these things. I think this definitely has to be my favourite angle of the Purosangue. You can see the lines and everything, see the sculpture of the car. Hold judgment. If you haven't seen one of these in person, hold judgment till you see one in person. They're completely different. I really didn't like them on paper or on the internet, but they're completely different in person. Such a good looking car. Yeah, when you see these things as pictures, you can't really grasp all the aero. I love the way that the headlights all cut away and the aero kind of goes in there, comes out there, but and the way the bonnet's sculpted and the air goes down the bonnet and then comes out the side and down the side of the car. It's things like that you just can't really see in pictures. And when you see it in person, it's a completely different thing. And all these openings to air, and I love the way that the carbon fibre goes under there and all air releases from there, from the pressure from the wheel wells. Yeah, definitely growing on me. I really like these now. So every Ferrari you get either comes with a plaque on the front or the back, and you can see all the options that's been spec'd with this car. This is definitely a highly spec'd Purosangue. Love the way we've got like a £500,000 Ferrari Purosangue next to this Alfa Giulia Super, and I have to say I love this equally. This is such a lovely looking thing, really nice condition. It's another car that's always been high on my list. I've always really liked the Noble M12 GTO. Really love the colour and spec on that as well, that's lovely. This is such a cool thing as well, this little Fiat Abarth 695. This must be an absolute hoot to drive. Look at that, it's literally 2 seats, 3 pedals, a steering wheel, and a crazy little engine hanging out the back. Look at that, so cool. I wasn't a massive Porsche guy, but I'm really coming round to it now. I really like this GT3 RS. 4 litre, just blacked out, that looks so cool. Right, so I'm not sure you can call this an actual like Italian meet, it's just turned into a meet. There's not many Italian cars, there's a bit of everything here, but I'm not complaining. It's a lovely day, the sun's out, loads of nice cars. Right, so growing up, these two were always put head to head, Subaru Impreza and the Mitsubishi Evo. If you had to pick, what would you take? I think I'd have to take this. What's this, the Mark V Mitsubishi Evo? Looks so cool, so clean, white with white wheels. That is a lovely spec. If it was me, I'd take the Evo, but what camp are you in, Subaru or Evo? I definitely love this place. You see a bit of everything. Check out this Rolls Royce pulling in. Right, now it has definitely become an Italian meet. Check out the F40. Everyone just run to this. Oh my God. What a thing though, this F40 pulling in, everyone is around it, but what would you take, an F40 or a Purosangue? I mean, for me, it's got to be this all day long. Such a cult, iconic car. Lovely to see these out and not just stored away as an investment. Lovely to see the guys bringing it out, using it as it's meant to be. So as a raw driving experience, I don't think you can get much better than the F40. This has just pulled in. I mean, it's what, 2.9 litre, twin turbo V8, producing just under 500 brake horsepower, 0 to 60, 3.3 seconds. But I mean, today's standards, that's not groundbreaking, but you got to remember, this is just a carbon fibre shell with a seat, 3 pedals and a steering wheel. That is it, no driver assistances or anything like that. So as a driving experience goes, this has got to be up there, and a perfect 10 car garage. That's definitely going to be one of them for me. For me, it's got to be this angle. The most iconic shape, that rear wing and the open back. Such an iconic shape, it just gets better with age. Check out the spec on this Starato. This thing's lovely. So this Starato just pulled in. This is another car I really wasn't sure about when it got released, but the more and more I see these things, I really like them. That is so cool. I actually really like the colour as well. So this Aventador SV just pulled in. I'll be honest, I'm not usually a fan of all black cars, but I think it suits this car so well. Just all black with gloss black wheels and a little red accents, red brake calipers, the red SV on the side, and then it's just got Alcantara and red kind of stitching. Looks so cool. Yeah, black definitely suits this, so menacing. You got the 4 exhaust down there, 6.5 litre V12. It's going to be screaming. Such cool Larry cars. Hey, another Ferrari coming in for the Italian. Nice 458 in black as well. Looks really nice, black with yellow accents. This one, this is the Steve McQueen kind of Bullet tribute. Check out the number plate, Bullet on the number plate, that's really cool. You can't deny these things do sound good. I love the colour on this Challenger as well. They do sound really good. Another American car pulling out. Let's have a listen. Oh, they definitely sound good, don't they? Right, that's it guys, I think we're done. It started off really slow, but we ended up with a Dino, a Purosangue, an F40, an Aventador, a 360, a 458. It ended up being a pretty good Italian meet. So another great day at Caffeine Machine. Hope you liked the video, hope you like the content. Don't forget, if you do, subscribe and like the video. It really is helping the channel out at the minute guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.